We buy that one first.
It doesn't have but you can put.
Anche qui c'è l'hotel, tipo l'Heritage, il muro dell'Heritage, per andare in Papolacco non mi dà.
Starting from our motto is clean drinking water is a human right, not a luxury. We think anybody and everybody in the world should have access to clean drinking water, which unfortunately is not the case in many parts of the world, and specifically here in Cambodia. Notably in Cambodia, the problem is not so much lack of water, but lack of drinking water. We are lucky we can get water almost everywhere and anywhere, but it's highly contaminated, specifically from bacteria and viruses. Having said that, it's fairly easy to tackle this problem and provide systems that can filter the water at a low cost. Can be built here in the country by local people. Nothing needs to be imported. They have a very long lifespan and efficiency of almost 100%. So it cannot be better than that. Also, I would like to stress this is not our solution. Okay? Luckily, nowadays, most of the solutions to the problems are already existing. We don't need to invent anything. We need to make available existing solutions to everybody. Before providing the people with our filters, we have to be sure that they're actually effective. They can actually filter the water from specific contaminants. The only way to know that is to actually test the water. Also, we test the water after we install the filter to see whether they're actually efficient, if they're used properly, or if there is any problem about them. Most of our, if not all of our activities take place in the countryside. That's where our filters are most requested. The main problem that we are facing is lack of education of the people we're trying to help. So even if the filters are a very simple unit to use, basically you put contaminated water from the top and the water comes out clean, it's still not good enough. Okay? We are actually spending about 10 to 15% of our time in building and installing the filter, and we spend 85 to 90% of our time in training the people and reinforcing the training and reinforcing the training. A clear example I can make is that most of the problems we are facing in the villages is cross-contamination of the water. The water comes out safe to drink from the filter and is stored in a contaminating container because villagers don't understand how the water gets contaminated, so they think once it comes out for the filter it will always be safe and cannot be contaminated again by bacteria, which is exactly what happened when it's stored in the wrong container.
You're lucky today. Today there are a lot of filters. And for removing iron and manganese, the biological. This is a so-called biosand filter. At the moment you use this filter, you actually putting on two different actions. One is about mechanical filtration given by the sand that reaches this level, and at the same time there's another process again by the water that is inside. The water standing in the filter is able to create good bacteria, killing the bad bacteria like E. coli and other coliform. It's very simple, it's very effective, simple to build, and simple to maintain because the dirt will remain on top of the sand and it will be easy for you to clean it up from top once the flow will be reduced. So everyone can use this filter without any specific knowledge. Simple to build, simple to use, and cheap.
ប្រើដូចជាអត់សូវគ្រប់គ្រាន់ណាចាទឹកចេញតិចពេកចម្រោះសេអាកាវចាប្រើយើងប្រើបានតែហូបទេយើងមិនអាចប្រើដូចលាងចានលាងអីបានទេតែបើចម្រោះថ្មនេះយើងអាចធ្វើម្ហូបយើងអាចដាំបាយយើងអាចញ៉ាំលាងចានលាងអីបានច្រើនងាយស្រួលជាងមុនចាងាយស្រួលជាងផើងចម្រោះអាកាវណាចាចម្រោះថ្មងាយស្រួលប្រើជាងចម្រោះកាវទឹកចេញលឿនយើងប្រើបានលះទិនចិត្តចាងាយស្រួលលេបរួយលេបទៀតណាលេបហើយបានពីមុនធ្វើទុកដែរយើងប្រើទឹកអណ្ដូងណាបាទយើងមកដល់យើងប្រើប្រាស់វាលំបាកដែរហើយធ្វើទុកអាចរាកឈឺពោះដែរអណ្ដូងឆាវណាយើងសប់យកមកប្រើប្រាស់នោះវាអាចធ្វើទុកមានជាតិដីជាតិអីច្រើនណាបងបាទឥឡូវនេះស្រួលបងព្រោះថាមានធុងទៅជុំចម្រោះមកបានទឹកហូរមកអត់មានជាតិដីជាតិអីទេបងអាចថាស្រួលឆ្ងាយពីមុនណា